Hello, my name is John Tully. For my presentation, I will be discussing the staffing method of using a person-to-organization match, a staffing method which, due to its success and flexibility, is seeing an increase in use in both small and large organizations, and will most likely continue to see an increase in use over time. A person-to-organization match is a staffing technique which evaluates a candidate's compatibility with the culture and values of the organization rather than focusing solely on their match for a specific job. This allows organizations to find candidates that are not only proper fits for the current position, but also will be capable of mobility within the organization. The reason I chose to discuss the person to organization staffing method for my presentation is that I have seen the effectiveness of this practice within a large organization. Over the summer, I participated in the executive team lead internship at Target and learned that this practice is heavily used when making staffing decisions. Target's slogan for their goal as a company is to help all families discover the joy of everyday life. While there, I was surprised to learn that this goal wasn't solely about their customers, but also their employees. Target believes that an important part of building a happy and effective work environment is finding the right people for the organization and not just for the job. My internship consisted of working various management roles around the store, routinely shifting from one department to another. This is actually how Target trains and promotes their management. When promoted, a person will be transferred into a different role from the one that they were in. They also do this with someone if they're not exactly working out well in their current function, but they still feel that they're a good fit for the company. During my internship, I met many senior level members of the company. I found that almost all of them started in roles such as a cashier. Target would identify people that they saw potential in through interviews and assessments and then promote them into different positions. This has created a body of upper management with a fine understanding of the minor functions of the organization. Target's use of a person to organization match strategy has allowed them to focus on job enlargement, meaning that they are now able to cross-train employees on multiple functions. This has allowed the company not only to be more efficient, but also to raise the wages of all employees while cutting down on their hours. After studying this approach for class and seeing it in action, I find the person to organization match to be truly advantageous staffing strategy. Not only does it allow for an organization to find good candidates, but it also allows for new hires to potentially fill future needs of the organization, saving the organization time and money in the future. When conducting a person to organization match, not only will the organization assess the match of the applicant, but the applicant will self-assess their fit to the job and to the organization. This gives applicants the chance to see if maybe this organization isn't right for them. This may lead to a reduction in turnover and save the money on future staffing costs. The reason that a person to organization match has the ability to reduce future turnover more than a person to job match is that matching an applicant to an organization covers additional factors other than simply their ability to perform the one job. These additional factors include new job duties, multiple jobs, future jobs, and organizational values. Organizational values are expected behaviors and morals that an organization has. These can involve ethical expectations or character traits that they find to be favorable to success. Matching the values held by an applicant to the organizations is important because if the employee doesn't match, then they most likely won't perform very well. The introduction of new job duties is essentially the act of job enlargement. This is the same strategy used that I mentioned earlier. This is where an organization may start to add responsibilities not previously mentioned in the job description. This can include expanding upon the tasks that you're already responsible for, or adding entirely new tasks to your workload. An important trait many organizations will look for with a person to organization matching strategy is flexibility within the candidate. Organizations are typically very interested in applicants' ability to adapt both to in the moment demands and to changes within the organization or the industry itself. Flexibility can be a very valuable trait in people wishing to work within the industry that are prone to sudden growth. So tech companies especially may find using a person to organization matching system to be the most appropriate staffing method for their needs. This is due to the rapid and turbulent nature of the tech industry and related fields. Flexibility also implies that an employee will have strong time management skills. Many industries are removing middle management positions as a way to save money. In place of these roles, employees are now expected to organize their own work and manage their own deadlines. As a result of this change, time management skills have never been more in demand in the business world. Another aspect of new management styles that aligns with the person to organization match is that companies are looking for innovators. Companies are less interested in employees who want to come in, and clock out, and go home. Instead, they want a culture of innovation and improvement, and a person to organization match system can help them find these employees. An applicant that can show that they will contribute to this culture of growth and change has a much higher chance of receiving a job offer and potentially future promotions. This too is something that Target was very interested in for talent acquisition. They were interested in growth and of practice rather than continuation of the same old way of doing things. The primary way that a person to organization match is done is by using the CASOs, which stands for knowledge, skills, abilities, and other traits. These are used to assess how well a person matches the need of the job, and then the applicant's motivational needs will be taken into account for the match to the organization itself. Motivational assessment is key in identifying how satisfied an applicant will be with both the work environment and the compensation provided. This is crucial because if an applicant is right for the job but won't be satisfied with the rewards, their work life will suffer. This will cost the organization time and money, which should always be avoided when possible. For these reasons, I believe that a person to organization match is a superior staffing strategy when compared to the more traditional person to job match. Both the applicant and the organization can benefit from finding a new hire that will have a better chance of success. This means better job satisfaction for the employee and better work done for the employer. Thank you.